doing? Oh, what's up, guys? Got Dave here, and I wanted to talk about riding alone again, but this is like a little bit different because I was riding the other day and there were these guys like ahead of me, and dude, it was all I could do to freaking keep up with these guys. Don't get me wrong, they weren't just like cruising, you know, it's like not like I totally suck or something, you know, they were hauling ass, but I couldn't keep up with them hardly, you know, it was all I could do to freaking keep them in sight. You know, they were like a turn or a turn and a half ahead of me like the whole time, and I was just, it was all I could do to freaking round the turn, like be coming out of the turn and still see them. You know, it was like all I could do speed wise, like handling, like I was like scaring the crap out of myself trying to keep up. And it made me think about how like I'm always riding alone, and which I think is a good thing in my opinion. I like riding alone. It makes me, I don't know, I feel like I can focus more on just what's going on around me, and I don't have to worry about, like, if I go through this light and it's yellow, do I have to pull over and wait for someone? Or, you know, like right here, this guy, you know, like say he like barely cuts me off, did my friend hit him? It's just more to think about, like when you're riding with people. And the more people, the worse, you know? It's like, I see those videos of like those group rides where it's like 100 bikes or whatever, and it's like, dude, somebody always goes down. And oftentimes that one person that goes down, there'll be like 5 or 6 other dudes that hit him, and they end up going down. So it's like just a big old mess. But, you know, so that's why I try to avoid that. That's why I like riding alone. But the bad part about that is I'm not riding with anyone that's better than me, that's pushing me to be like, come on, man, you know, like, dude, you're lagging, you know, like, you need to keep up, you know, and like, so like I'm pushing myself constantly. Like, I don't ride with anyone who makes me do that, who makes me push my skill level. And that's kind of like, I think a bad thing about riding alone is the amount of improvement that you're going to get versus like, say I joined a riding club and started like, or just like found like 3 or 4 dudes like up here at the rock store, like younger guys, whatever, that like ride like hella fast, and I just started making runs with them like all the time, like this, you know, like that was like my new like freaking riding group or whatever. I would get good, like I would actually, my skills would improve. Like say like a year from now, if I started riding with a group of dudes who were better than me versus just riding alone, a year from now I would be a way better rider. And because you get pushed, you know, it's like people push you, and you got to be scaring yourself in order to get better. And usually I don't. Usually I don't scare myself. Usually I ride well within my limits. You know, like I'll be riding maybe 80-90% at the very most. Like when I'm hauling ass, like insanely, I'm at like 80%. At maybe 90%. Like the other day I was probably at 90%. I probably could have gone harder, but I just don't want to go down. I want to make it back to work the next day. I want my bike to just stay looking nice and clean and brand new how it does. I don't want to have a crash. It's not worth it to me. Like that moment of fun is just not worth the cost, you know, like the half a year or so that it's going to take me to feel better if I get all freaking bruised and banged up or whatever, or skinned up, or if I break a bone, or, you know, like if I actually go down hard. And that moment of fun is not worth the thousands of dollars or whatever. Maybe not thousands on this bike, but on like my RC8, dude, if I went down on that bike, it would probably cost at least $1,000 to, you know, to do the fairings and everything, get it all fixed back up, get like a side cover for the engine or whatever if that got scraped up, you know, like it's a big deal. And to me, it's just not worth it for that moment of fun. I've been there, done that on bicycles where I was having a great day and I wanted like one little moment of fun, and it put me in the hospital and it was not worth it. Another slow car. Dude, don't get very far. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Thanks, man. Hey, thank you very much. That was really cool. So I just figured I would talk about that. That's kind of the good and the bad about riding alone is, you know, like, even when I ride alone, I still have like the love for riding the canyons and the motivation. Like, I don't need people to be like, dude, come on, like, take this road, you know? It's like, I always take this road. I love taking this road. It's like one of the most fun canyons around. But I don't really like push myself as hard as I could. Like, I'm not trying to like keep up with someone, you know, when I'm riding. So I think because of that, I don't really get, like, I'm not gonna get freaking super good. Like, I'm good enough, you know, like I'm good enough that I'm safe, but I'm not like super fast. Like, there's a lot of dudes up here that are like so fast, it's crazy, man. And I don't know, I don't think you could get crazy fast riding alone. I just don't think so. All the super fast people that I have seen, it'll always be like a group of like 3 or 4 guys that ride together all the time and push each other to get better. So just figured I would talk about that. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Peace out.